Hey everybody, it's Pandy. I'm playing Red Orchestra 2. I am doing mission 4 on chapter 2, the Granary, which is an outstanding map. I really like how it looks and how destructed everything looks. That's the big thing for me. And I just want to inform you guys that I do a good bit of editing for this video just because of the factor that there's a lot of times where I'm just not doing anything. I'm just sitting around waiting for reinforcements to come in, waiting for my opportune moment to move up. I really don't do that much shooting. I do a lot more commanding because I am the squad leader in this, because simply put, I just need to be able to put my AI in the right spots. At the very end, I just pretty much give them a general order to move forward, and it kind of works out, but not really. It just really depends, I guess. So I just want to tell you guys that I want to talk about the morale system. There was a comment that was brought up in regards to this. Just want to talk about it. Now, in the bottom left-hand corner, you're going to see the bang symbol of like pretty much a health bar type deal. And when that goes down, your screen's going to go gray. Everything's going to go a little blurry. Your weapon sway is going to sway more. It's going to be a lot more steady, or not less steady. I've been getting my drink on since I've been trying to do a commentary, so don't worry, guys. I'm here. But you're going to have more weapon sway, and also your bolt action, how you do the bolt, and your reloading time is going to be slightly slowed, not for very long, but slightly slowed, and especially if you are under artillery attack. I do notice that if your building's under, has mortars or artillery just falling on it, it pretty much puts you into like kind of a permanent morale lowness. So everything is like a lot slower. It affects you and affects the enemy, so don't feel that this is a one-way street. It does affect everybody. I do think it works great in multiplayer just purely because it forces people to take cover, and it gives you kind of that warning that you're getting shot at and that you should hide. The reason why I like that is a lot of games don't really emphasize on you getting shot at, because getting shot at really does affect the character. As a soldier, I don't know if anyone out there, any of my watchers or viewers are soldiers, but getting shot at is kind of really a warning about, oh, maybe I should take cover. And it's just a factor that a lot of people in Black Ops, whenever I see them get shot at, they don't freaking take cover like a normal human being would. They would just move across the street side to side, hoping they would kill the other person faster than they would get killed. Really don't like that about games, and I do appreciate that Red Orchestra 2 has made it a point to make things very realistic, and a point that you can get killed in one shot and that your character does react to bullets. I do really appreciate that, and it's just more or less the immersion that they place you in as being a German or a Russian soldier in Stalingrad. Along with the maps, the weapons, and everything else, I really think this is a big thumbs up, just because it just prevents a lot of people from just being Rambo. It really puts them into their spot, telling them, hey, bullets are coming in, you better hide. I do really like that, just for the factor that it really puts everyone in their place and makes everyone more likely to actually take cover and use the cover that's available to them. The only thing that they should really add in this, and if they can somehow make it happen, is, do something along with destructible objects or destructible environment. I would love to see the possibility of them just giving us a city that has not been touched by war and letting us destroy it with just mass amounts of artillery, lots and lots of bullets and grenades and everything. That would be awesome. I would love that. That would be something that I would actually pay for. So, I'm finally getting a foothold into pretty much the objective, the very first objective. I'm going to be running through it some more and trying to get to the very end. I would say this map is somewhat difficult just purely because there's a lot of built up area and there's only one way forward. You just got to make your way forward and try to make something happen. A lot of times you just have to risk it and go balls deep and just run forward. One thing I want them to do for the multiplayer aspect of things is to go ahead and get the weapon stats done correctly. I went and looked, and it looks like I have a 200% accuracy rate with the MG34, which is crazy. How the hell do you get, unless you're on Omaha Beach and you're just spraying and the bullets go through someone and hit someone else. Hell. And this isn't Omaha Beach. It's close to it, but it's not Omaha Beach, so I don't know how that's possible. I'm hoping they will get that stat system set correctly. It's their very first time, so I understand. I'm not going to gripe about them because of this. I just hope they get it fixed. It's just something that I noticed about the game. Also, what I'm hoping for is more maps. So hopefully they can probably get on the ball and just push out a lot more maps. Some ideas. I've been reading something that someone has sent me in regards to Stalingrad. And a lot of fighting, there's a lot of factories. There's a ton of factories. I'm hoping to add more factories. Some residential areas, because fighting did happen in apartment blocks. There is one map like that, but there is plenty more. We're talking about a whole goddamn city. They have limited maps, and I'm sure they're going to be adding more. I'm hoping to add more maps that relate to using tanks. I did some tanking, and I haven't gotten any video of me actually going out and doing a lot of tanking. I haven't done that yet, but I'm hoping down the road they'll get a lot of maps where combined arms takes place. I was reading those status reports and everything, and they sent like 80, 100 tanks into an area just to clear it out. And I don't know how stupid the Germans were, but that's what they did. And I'm hoping eventually they'll have some maps where that reflects that, where you have like 30 guys, 4 tanks, and you get it on. You know, I'm hoping they will eventually get to that point, but for right now, this is what we got. One thing I dislike about this map on multiplayer is just the factor that before the Axis even take the first floor, they will flood the second and fourth floor. And I really think that's a disadvantage purely because they haven't taken those objectives, A. And also, once they take the first floor, they're going to have the ability to cap it before the Allies even have a chance to really occupy these floors. I really think that's unfair, and I'm hoping sometime down the road they will put a fix out there so that it'll prevent the Axis from getting up there and occupying those areas without really taking the first floor. It really does hurt gameplay, and also it's just a factor that it's supposed to be objective driven. Yeah, they give you the ability to roam the whole map, but it's a factor that you have to take one piece without compromising the other team. An example of this is the other Night Owls. They just captured the second floor, and they were already capturing the fourth floor, which is crazy. And I spawned on the fourth floor, and I ran up behind all these Axis who were just blocking the door up, so that they were blocking the Allies from going up a floor. And I ended up killing like 7 of them just because they weren't looking at me. And I really think they should do away with just being able to go up the floors without taking the very first floor. Or, you can't get up to the second floor until you take the first. That's what I meant. And you can't get up to the fourth floor or the third floor until you take a second. Hopefully, I'm hoping that they will be able to watch my video and say, oh, maybe we should do that. But I highly doubt it. Around from that, the map is pretty good for multiplayer. It gives you a lot of avenues and areas to explore and being able to hide. I do notice one thing, it's really hard to hide away from players. I don't know what really makes them interested into nothing. And when I mean nothing, I'm hiding into an area where it has no point or purpose for the objectives. But they manage to find you and shoot you down like a cow or something, I don't know. I've been drinking, I'm sorry, it's a Monday. Great day to drink. So hopefully, I don't know. I'm just spouting by the mouth at this point just because I have nothing else to talk about. So you know what? I'm just going to go ahead and get to the game giveaway. I would say that will be the thing to do right about now. And then if I have any time left in the end of the video, I'll just... I don't know. Fuck it. So the game I'm going to be giving away today is going to be a Steam copy of Red Orchestra 2. That seemed really popular, and hopefully you guys will be into playing Red Orchestra with me. maybe down the road. Hopefully that'll be a thing to do. To win said game, you must A, be subscribed to my channel, and B, leave a comment down below. Maybe about the question. I don't know. Do you think the spawn protection or the floor protection should be something that they implemented in the game just purely to preserve gameplay? I don't know. That would be something that I would want, but I want to know what you guys think, just purely because, well, it does hurt the game. I don't want to say it hurts the game as a whole, because a lot of the other maps, they're perfect the way that they are. But this one relates to one building. Once you take the first floor, you go up to the second, and you go up to the fourth. If you're already up on those floors, how are you supposed to... I don't know. Maybe one way to prevent this from happening is, instead of spawning the allies in the backyard for the very, very first floor, spawn them on the second floor. I would say yes, that would be something that you want to do. Just, I don't know. That, you know, you guys let me know. Who knows? We might be able to put a forum post up on the Tripwire forums and see if we can get something going. I haven't checked them in a while. I should probably start checking them more often, just because I'm playing the game more. So, one thing that I want, actually, I just thought of it. One thing I would actually like to see, which, I don't know, it would be something, is shovels. Day Defeat style, man. I want some melee weapons. Just, bayonets go far enough, but there was shovels. There was pickaxes, you know, everything. I want some shovels, you know. That would be something. I would like that. That would be awesome. I don't know about you guys, but that's what I want. So, I don't know. I'm a bit crazy. I've been drinking. I'm kind of buzzed right now, and I don't know how I'm going to finish this video out, because I still have to do a little more editing, some fine-tuning and everything, but I don't know. Just remember the question. Red Orchestra 2 is the game giveaway. Hopefully someone will win it. We'll play sometime. And also, just a heads up, anyone who wants to platoon up in World of Tanks, I'm actually finding myself with plenty of footage for the current tanks right now, so I'm more than willing to fraps us platooning up and playing in a team. I've been wanting to do like a teamwork type of style video more for a little while now, so hopefully that'll be a thing to do. So I thank everyone for watching. You guys take it easy and good hunting.
Again, we have crushed our enemies.